Just got served up brekkie. Breakfast of champions. Hey Puja, how are you, mate? Come and have a seat, my friend. My friend's just come up. We're going to the village today. But yeah, but that's my brekkie that's just been served up. And I got some nice... They make me the fried rice every morning with fresh chilli and... Beautiful. You well today, mate?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good?
How are you?
Good. Hello, and we are off to Lovina. Is that right?
Yeah.
We're off to Lovina. It's a...
Lovina.
Lovina.
We're heading to Lovina.
Lovina. Sorry, Lovina. We're going to Lovina village. It's about 2 or 3 hours away. A couple of hours from here. In Canggu, where I currently am. And we are going to a safe village. And we have ordered a pig. Because it's a ceremony day tomorrow with a full moon. So, if that makes sense to anyone. But, yeah, it's meant to be a very lucky day. And, yeah, here with Mr Puja, my number one driver from the retreat, and we are on our way with all the precautions. Sanitizer and masks. This place is normally pumping. It's a really popular area of Bali, but just like anywhere in the world, she's very quiet at the moment. Very quiet. So we just drove past a place. We just drove past a place called is it Luwak Coffee? Luwak Coffee?
Yes.
Luwak Coffee, and it's like a sort of like a possum. So it doesn't sound the nicest, but it's like a possum looking thing, and it has it eats coffee beans and then craps about, and then they wash them, cook them, and then they I'll just let him get this phone. Hold on. Right, it's all good. Yeah, so yeah, Luwak, sorry about that, Luwak. If there's another sign for it, I'll try and get it. But yeah, it's called a Luwak, and it's like a possum sort of looking thing. I do feel a bit sorry for them, like they're in little cages and literally eat the coffee beans and then crap it out, and then yeah, they cook the coffee beans. So we got to stop here.
No, I check my phone.
Oh, you check your phone? Yes, so anyway, yeah, so that's what they are. It's quite expensive for what it is, but it's sort of delicacy around the world, or definitely in Bali anyway. So, Luwak Coffee, Luwak, if you ever Google it. All the monkeys. Right in the bins, hundreds of them. Hello, how you going, guys? First of all, hello. Thank you to all the new subscribers on the new channel. I appreciate it. Thanks to King Marcos and anyone else that's promoted the new channel, all my old favourites. Yeah, so I've just moved. It's actually quite safe here. You'll laugh. I'm only one of 2 guests in this whole resort. So here's the resort, and it goes way down. So the only other guest must have just ordered food because she's just taken it there. And then there's not one other guest here other than me. So it is actually fairly safe. But out of respect, I'm trying to keep this up if I see anyone, or we come in within too close. So, because it's more of a, well, you guys probably know around the world now, it's more of a respect thing to have it on yourself rather than yourself get protected from other people. I didn't realise that until a couple of people explained it to me. Yeah, so I'm in a village called Lovina. For any locals, I hope I said that right. And the place is called Puri Saron Lovina Resort. So it's actually a beautiful resort. There's all local fishermen. I know I'd probably get bored here after a while with not many people here. But if there was some actually friends or had like Sarah with me, or it'd actually be good here because it's all fresh fishermen. Or sorry, fresh fish being caught each day. And this resort, I'm staying in that room. Actually, where are we? That room right there. I don't know if you can see it, just under there. So I've got a beach view. It's $50 a night for 2 people, and I get breakfast included too. So yeah, $50 Australian. So not even 35 US a night, roughly, with breakfast for 2 people. But we are in coronavirus territory too, so as in for how much things cost. So I think it might be double that normally, so maybe $100 a night normally for that one. So it's a bit cheaper at the moment because no one's here. I'm surprised they're even open with not that many people at all. But as far as little fishing village and goes, we're in a beautiful spot, beautiful spot. I'll go for a little bit of a walk. So it goes all the way down here. And yeah, Puri Saron Lovina. So it's about, I'm doing quite a few videos here, so hopefully I will not keep repeating myself, but it was about 2.5 hours drive. And it can be 2 hours or it could be 3 hours, depending on the trucks you're sort of stuck behind. So. And they just drive hell for leather, or very hard. It's just to beep the horn and try to get around on a one-way street. So it's a bit of a daunting sort of a drive, but no, it's not too bad. So here's another part of the restaurant here. But yeah, still, as I said, there's only one other person. So when I see him, we'll greet each other. Yes, I just wanted to come and see if these fishermen are actually catching anything. I saw the water bubbling over here, just in front of this boat over here, and they with only little fish. So I just want to see if these guys are catching anything, and I'll try and be respectable and keep me distance. But yeah, sorry, just finishing what I was saying. So 2 to 3 hours from Canggu, which is about 15 minutes from Kuta in Bali. So. It's a beautiful spot though, and all local fishermen around here. Whoop, thought I saw someone then. Yeah, all local fishermen. You buy a fresh whole fish for around $1 apparently. I just asked them before. But there's quite a few fishermen out there. I was hoping I might be lucky enough to see someone catch one while I was here, but. Yeah, so tomorrow, the whole reason for coming down, and this is one thing I haven't been able to do, been able to be lucky enough in Philippines, is get a pig, lechon, sorry, in Philippines. It's called babi gulong, I think it is, babi gulong here in Bali. Got to get my countries right here. But yeah, a baby, I think it's babi guling. Just learnt the word today for pig. So we're getting a pig. A guy I actually knew, I've become friends with in the last month here. He's got a family. He's got a family. Well, he works at the retreat, so I've known him through that. And we've come out to his village. But I was saying to him, is it safe, for them? Do they think it's going to be safe with me around? So I haven't got any sicknesses or anything yet. So hoping all good. They just tested me in there for my temperature and that was all good. So I said to him I'll stay the 2 metres away from the villages. But long story short, we've got a whole pig on tomorrow in a ceremonial day. It's the full moon blessing or something like that. That's on once a month. So they've organised that tomorrow. I really don't know how many people could be there. It could be 5 or it could be 50. So, but we got a whole pig. They sent me photos of the pig too, still alive. Geez, I felt terrible. So There's just a lady here, looks like a local. I don't want to scare her, so I'll sort of stand over here a little bit. Put the old mask on in a second. But yeah, so we've got the ceremony in the morning. I'll get, if I can, because it's, I think it's a Hindu. So as long as I'm not upsetting anyone with the cameras rolling, I'll have the, have the pig video and eating and that while they're at the ceremony. So yeah, so it'll be good. Anyway, they're all struggling at the moment, as a lot of people in all these third world countries are. So I thought if they don't mind me coming, it'd be good for them to have a good feed, and because none of them are working, absolutely none. Everything's shut, other than this, because this place is open. But everywhere I drive past is all shut, other than like 7-Elevens and things like that. So yeah, so it'll be a good feed tomorrow. The lady's walked off now, so that's good. But she probably saw me coming. But yeah, so that'll be tomorrow morning. I think it's early morning. He's picking me up at 7:30 or something. So be a bit early for brekkie, but should make for a good video, I hope. I've always wanted to try a baby pig while overseas. So well, there you go. Anyway, guys, there's where I am. I'm at the resort. I'll upload this tonight, so hope everyone's safe. I know it's a bit shitty out there at the moment. Even just worrying, you know, I actually worried more when I was in isolation back at Canggu, still at the retreat, and it's actually good to get out and see that there is still movement. You get actually a little bit wound up in isolation. I still wouldn't like it in a big city or anything like that, but to come out here where not many people are is actually is quite good and refreshing. Just feels good. Feels good in the fresh air rather than be stuck in the villa and the retreat, even though they were beautiful places, but you do get a bit stir crazy. But yeah, so this is Saron Lovina view from the room too. So I doubt anyone would ever come here really unless you knew someone, but it is beautiful if you want to just peace somewhere away from the hustle and bustle of Bali centre. And this is my room right here. Yeah, so 35 US a night. It's got everything you want. TV, good aircon, good king bed, looking straight out to the ocean, and breakfast for 2 each morning for 35 US a night. So just got to have the people looking over again, that's the only thing. But you get used to that. But yeah, even got a bath, and I didn't even bring a suitcase. I'm only staying a few days here at the village, I think, at this stage. So I've only got it's all still back at the retreat, my suitcase. But yeah, once again, 35 US a night, and you are right here, right on a little farming, well, it's like a fishing village resort. And I love it. I could just imagine getting bored here, that's all. It's the only thing, I reckon, after a day or two. Here's just a quick menu for Bali prices. All you do is drop the zero for Australian, and then, yeah, so $6 Australian, $6. Oh, $4.50, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you just drop the zero. But, yeah, $5.20, so I'm sure you can work it out. But, yeah, so it's not too bad prices. Whole pizza for $6, not too bad for a resort. This is actually really, it's sort of a funny, eerie feeling, because to be at a resort of this size, and there's not another person, like not one person. So I know we're going through very unusual times at the moment, but just not to have a single guest other than me, or apparently one guest, and just no one anywhere. At least I'll get 5-star service when I order. See, there's some people from the village there, just there. They're the only people I can see. So, no. So there's literally more staff than guests by 20-fold. So we look like we've got a family that's just come out here with their nets, and they're just going to walk it out. They're saying silly white people. Or white person. As I said, I've seen a lot of little fish jumping around here, so maybe they're after the real tiny ones. See if I can get a bit of video of what they're doing here. The other guys I just saw out have come in with their nets. So I was hoping to see what they had on board, but no one seems to be in a real hurry to to bring anything in. But a few family members have rocked up here now, so we might see a little bit of action. But yeah, looks like there's fishermen all the way up too, so it must be, I know it is a fishing village, so yeah, no shit, Ben, that's why there's so many fishermen here. But I just didn't really, I thought they must go out far at sea, but it looks like they don't go out too far. They just either drag nets or pull in the nets. No one seems to be in, this is what I love about Asian countries, they just don't, no one seems to be in a real hurry. How's the iPhone 11 Pro goes right in that far. It's got a much better camera than my 10 that I had. Sorry if I was... it's annoying going in and out like that. There's another one going past. The wind's died off and it's just sweaty and humid as hell here now. Sweating my ass off. But, yeah. Oh, there we go. So he just drags around that. Drags it in a circle. I'm guessing he's going to come back in on itself, or just go to the side and just drag everything in. So I'll come back to you when he's a bit closer in and let's see what he gets. Hopefully they let me see. They're all, I don't know if they're just making sure, yeah, like he's making sure there's nothing that's tangling the net now. They keep looking up at me, so I must be just saying, look at this stupid white person. And you know when you've said before, literally the only white person, well, I literally am the only white person here. Alright guys, so I've worked it out. I just saw him catching a few small ones in. I've actually been watching for about an hour now. So this lady here comes running out with the bag when they start getting them. And they all sort of go into the same area of the net and just pull out the little ones. They do it real slow when they lift the net. And then once so they started about here and they just keep moving up and up and up. So yeah, but the bag that she's got, unless she's got some other weights in it, looks pretty full. But so maybe they've got a few. But yeah, I saw a few small ones though, nothing big. And these guys out here caught a nice sized one there, and that guy come out with a bag to put it in. So that guy in the middle. So yeah, catching some. So after sitting on the rocks there, arse has gone numb for over an hour and a half. Look what I've just found. I actually walked past it 5 times already and just didn't go up it. Hopefully it can take 120 kegs. Soon find out. Shit, a little bit dodgy, but I think she's all right. Would make for a good vid if it wasn't. Little beauty. If there weren't any clouds there, it'd be a great sunset. Actually, there's the sun. Probably the other way. I'm good with me north, south, east, west. The beach isn't that dirty, so it's got a little bit there, that part. But the beach isn't actually too bad. But yeah, got my little vantage point up here. Tried to do a sly video here, but I found the other guest. Oops, he's busted me. So there's the other guest. So the food's just rocked up. I just ordered a pretty plain, but The food in Bali has been unreal, as I've told you so far, but a carbonara. Pretty simple carbonara. And a nice Sprite. Nothing too crazy for me on the health kick, come on.